Hey Mark, ready for another deep dive into the tech world?
Born ready, Jenny. I've been itching to talk about this one. HoneyNaps. Have you seen what they're up to in South Korea?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about innovative medical devices, right? Fill me in.
Okay, so picture this. HoneyNaps, the company that's already making waves with their AI-powered sleep diagnostic software, SOMNUM. They just got another time designation by the South Korean Ministry of Food and Drug Safety, MFDS.
Another? What was the first?
Right, so they had one, and this is their time second. But here's the kicker. They got designated for asterisk 2 times of their products this time. SOMNUM, their AI software, and SOMNUM Medela, which is kind of like a digital therapeutic for insomnia. It's like getting 2 awards at once.
Okay, wow, that time's a big deal. But what does innovative medical device even mean times in this context? Like, what makes them so special?
So according to the MFDS, and this is straight from their press release, which I was just reading, it means these devices are incorporating high-tech stuff, like AI, biotech, robotics, and they're proving they're times better, times an asterisk safer than what's already out there. Think improved safety and efficacy compared to conventional devices.
So it's not just a fancy title. It actually comes with some perks, right?
Oh yeah, big time. We're talking expedited reviews for getting their products to market and, get this, preferential access to government programs. It's like a fast pass and VIP treatment all rolled into one.
That sounds like a huge advantage, especially in a competitive field like medical technology.
It is. And here's something else. Only asterisk 7 times companies in South Korea have multiple of these designations. 7! And HoneyNaps is the asterisk only times 1, with both the AI software and times the hardware technology angle. They're playing in a different league, it seems.
Okay, so they're clearly doing something right. But let's talk about the technology itself. What's so special about SOMNUM's AI?
Well, from what I understand, it's all about analyzing sleep data. Biosignals, to be precise. You know, the stuff they measure during sleep studies? Brain waves, heart rate, breathing patterns, all that jazz. Traditionally, a human expert has to go through all that data, which, let me tell you, takes time, hours.
I can imagine. So the AI speeds things up?
Speeds things up is an understatement. We're talking about reducing diagnosis time by over 90%, down to just a few minutes. And crucially, it's not sacrificing accuracy. I saw some stats. Sensitivity and specificity numbers above 95% in clinical studies. That's pretty impressive, even for me.
That's incredible. And they've already got FDA clearance in the US, right? I remember reading something about that.
Yep, they got FDA clearance back in 2023, which, by the way, is a whole other hurdle. It validates their technology on a global scale, not just in South Korea.
So they're basically streamlining sleep disorder diagnoses. What about the ethical side of things, though? I mean, we're talking about AI making medical diagnoses. Is there any pushback?
That's a great question, and it's something HoneyNaps seems to be addressing head-on. They're using what's called explainable AI, or XAI. It's basically AI that can show its work. It can explain how times it arrived at a particular diagnosis, which builds trust with doctors and patients.
Ah, that makes sense. Transparency is key, especially in healthcare.
Exactly. And it's not like the AI is completely replacing human experts. The final call still rests with clinicians, but the AI is doing the heavy lifting of analyzing the massive amounts of data.
Okay, so it's more like a powerful tool for doctors, rather than a replacement.
Precisely. Think of it like giving doctors a super-powered magnifying glass. Or maybe a whole suite of them. It helps them see things more clearly and quickly, but they're still the ones making the informed decisions.
So what's next for HoneyNaps? Are they stopping at sleep disorders?
Not a chance. From what I've gathered, they're looking to expand into other areas, potentially even using their AI to analyze biosignals for cardiovascular or neurological conditions. The possibilities are, well, let's just say they're pretty vast.
It sounds like we'll be hearing a lot more about HoneyNaps in the future. Thanks for breaking it all down, Mark.
Anytime, Jenny. Always happy to nerd out about cool tech, especially when it has the potential to help so many people.